wo Ghana.
Ensem sisi wo wiase.
Empanyimfo sisi ye da sori ni anti asefo fraudia.
Ende na ye musuo.
Ene nti na Charity TV ye de YESEE dwumadie eba. Dwumadie nsem ekọso wontinten fidi ahodo ni nyina so ne ye boabo no de aba. TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Telegram, ne Twitter. Ye boabo ni nyina no aba fidiem hase ni aba pensem ni ye de adwunkere so e de aka ho. YESEE dwumadie a ye de bro wo Charity TV.
Me dia na Mr. Possible me ni menuaba.
Ajwa sika.
YESEE dwumadie empanimfo se efinya aba ne yedi na asem so aba ne yeka we ake YESEE won't be emfa yenko court if you say Ghana mrano Ghana constitution e boy ye chidom pampe seluminati entisi ye kana se enya woda ye kana se anse woda won't be emfa yenko court
me frame jinchechemu bia ye ninchechemu ake ye che na dwo YESEE dwumadie so dwumadie edwo de kosi ni fiada so wo bra no nkra bo kosi no ndu ene ye de YESEE dwumadie ebrewo abusiafo ye tenase a ye be che na dwene wadwenkyere so hu hia nti yafo wadwenkyere so bra na ye nkan emfama we eye YESEE dwumadie ekoso wo Charity TV
YESEE ana
ye che adwen Siafo esanso mo bibia chi mo akwa abade mo ba YESEE dwumadie so enenso da foforo a twedi ampo basia adem na kasa ahyede amayinse na wo ya bena ne ya na me ma social kese pa enenso social kese enkoma me general manager and then it too se me adaroma ye koye nimpa ono a oti ase enti manager bi obi agi utu me kai pass hanso na me kan nya de se da kompo beba be skip me da de bia me kan na me kan so no ka se mo piafo na agi utu ade we die enye regular bidin di ajwa sika me NCR ya Mr. Michael Owusu AG Boat Ventures edwumaku a eno na so ya seme timi gina pintin edwumde ya bra wadwu wada ko sneak na so ensema wo de course won tin video outlet na so yes na sia na ye de asomo Mr. Possible ono obumachi do mene na ti ha ensema wo de course won tin video outlet no so no enye betena sia yampie ni mu nsema bi a no odin na odi acha ye to bi so ye ni bremu na ya de nyina ahyehye so enti wo so a wo hye ye no eye wadwenkyere so ehu hefisen nsema ekoso wo ye banya amahodo no eya na edoso pa enti wo bibika contribution others be a fa comment section wona yen kan emfa emma wo ensema obenya bi ate ne se ade se pastor bi ono ni wiase oba yankopo action adoma chede so mfanya de onya ngosra no on church yankopo ma e kom be fa so heaven akwantu na betumi akobie na akwakokodu so obi awo ne ba wonya ebosoma akomakọ enu no sa akwada ne yenso benti no anka munkoja no kwa akora ngasa no nyame obo no ne abofo mu di na chi no omusu nti akwara yi abinum abama ma akwara tumi enya ne ti adidim abro nya sa mere ni ho asansa ka adwem enanu brekum Chelsea for kwọbọ mo nsamates for mu wie ya ntwo ne nyina cha brantie ba akọ mo ba akamkafo abeto ahwo mo so a osinanom e won siedo ensema aburu we mo so ye bai ye de ne nyina ebebre na Mr. Possible nya maaye ye ntwa ho nya aboafo nkra so ye ba Possible edija ebebabu ofidiem hase ye ba sisi anya aja aboafo nkra Menuaba, I didn't know you how I was say, had a menuaba, Mira and I may discuss me, put the jam road, and swap my dreaming, baby. I may. Oh, it's a dancing. I wouldn't know how I was say. Oh, I'm a miracle. May come for AG Boat Ventures amount. I don't know Rasokona Kota at what dream. Imagine me found for AG Boat Ventures, and you pay beer on Sabbath. Young. Enti menuaba AG Boat Ventures amendi one dance ye no eno ani wo tu ani hwe ha ade bia wo de kofia bema bukunu na ni age ne wakamfo no call rounds na yiyi bi abusiafo aha aye AG Boat Ventures tabane sa wo pemo anwa mackerel sardine eden na wo pe a paso so ba AG Boat Ventures a wunya tabane sa wo penyoma bi ti say disposable cups tissue anwa ene nyoma hodro bia obehia ma wa setna ana wo fie mu ayeda eno ane AG Apes Bold Ventures anonoma de be na wo pe say series Hollandia Fruiteli Don Simon Champagne ahodro mu ahodro menua ba AG Apes Bold Ventures de ya dwini wo bia ho enkwada kosuku a mbe yom ho fin ye be senior masame na say washing powder washing soap oba AG Apes Bold Ventures sa wo benya bi parazone emo se bag anas ni ya chichire nketu amu AG Apes Bold Ventures ye wo bi anonuma de ho do nyina nso AG Apes Bold Ventures ye dwe wo nti ye woni nyina bi biscuit ahodo ene etwagwe wo benya ne wo pe bia ama wo fie atetna aye kama ede amount na we wie no ye be ye nkwan ye be didi ye be ofufuo so pena bi ti se kotodwe ye made na ntwinam akukọ back adodo na afa ne wo fada mpamu so a AG Apes Bold Ventures ye woni nyina bi AG Apes Bold Ventures Roses nyina ahifie Enti ebusiafo besanso Adam asisa abre twan kwaje aboafo nkra so munya abre adagye na mode etwe afedie mema possible akwa na nsema hodo ne konkonsa hodo e edebre wo no yemfa enso mu nya bi nso etie possible.
Hello Adwa.
Abom ti say
Nyame adom na nso
Nyame adom ho yefa.
Okay, what's your favorite color?
That's green.
But red looks good on you. Yeah, you red. I mean, red decorates you. I mean, it symbolizes you. Yeah.
Possible.
You that's it. I'm telling you the fact. Actually, you are enlightening the whole studio. Because of you, everything is looking nice. You have thrown your light so much to my skin, and I'm also looking nice.
That's the doing of MC.
Oh no.
No, he deserves the compliment, not me.
Who read them and had enlighten ye. So the German children say. Who the Bible say when we are saying high. Na high no so shrine eni nyina bi hu. Inti sani a wo shrine no.
We ma MC yi esaka medical am
ya. No na ye why editing. We na ye real one. We na ye real one.
We ma ni sakala na be high pa.
Oh baba, I must say you are looking good today. You are looking more good.
Possible na me to nyum bi amponsa okay.
Make I amponsa. I think Aku na na boy. Yeah, that is a storyline. Me say okotwim pna bi emre bi na ba no man dem etete no be dum bre bi say time mpa wo senka odi mpema agro no na aponsa sorry that time aponsa go fa news super akan so ade me chona say that time aponsa be jane nan papa yes so be ye we ya tum say nkra ne bi yes stubborn papa we hwe ani man no de tro nyom no say aponsa wudi a wadi mi e magana for na so ate. So that's the story behind the whole song. And you know na sem in na the trust anyone.
Any obreye.
Obreye. We meet your school fees e we na do so be didi. Sometimes akona na be
didi.
Ose
wiase munyema miensa pe na memba pe. Ba ku ye sika, ba ku ye ma anansa. Possible ye nto aso ye be pon a e de nyum no e betwa to ana.
You matter.
Aha. Ebusi afrede konkonsa me na so ensem e course won tinten fidi awdo no so no. Ba me emfa emowen. Also for penny e friend Richmond akwesi frempon. A head pastor the ma Anointed Grace Prayer Ministry. Na so for yi na oni na sorry matina se aya komcha bobom pa ye bia ma oba pimfo tumi abomodin afa afura kura no makoma boso makoma kwa nkuro wona wodie mu nyame aboa na so no asomdwe mo ko wo ya mfase kan ka no ne ho odem pa wanu amakwa no na no fusan boso makoma kwa enum na anu omukwa asoda so fusa kwankyira ba woyi kyire bi anyankopɔ yi atwe ne de so mo ntuwa na mo ntentem pa de a maame ni nebusuan be konso hemu pa na ebra mo bebre de ebra ne de ya de se etu obetwa ni nyina nsa ade ba ko pa ebetu wa hwa no na ye solution ene sa akoda wanya bosumi enumi 5 months baby no ye besie na nimu no so na abra ande asofu nso hunyansa fa konyansa nyina so ko bo hina manye so ma sorry baby kura ne baby afirimu o na we de ye sere se nana una wo ye obi asase ye wo de anke ba be sere se enko ma ye bebe kakra na nke esi akodai ampa na nanso bon ho modin e ma ne baby se onko si akodai abrom ko si akodai na obi kofo na o se adamu ye na o so ya akodai bi na afirimu na ye ba be si akoda no papa yi so onko he akodai e na prepare na o se da bi opinche fa manfo momra he akodai a akodai enwu ye yenko video no emra sisi a
me beto say omomi ense gina ha don ko gina amnanim nti o ye na mbusa o say na mo ye dan na mo say o makwara bi a obeso ye wo mo no ofiri mu na mba be sie no na mo say sa enti na papa na akwara nda ne sanso no ebe san manim e de akwara ma de o wa amnanim na mo say akwara na wo say wo wunya na wo home no na de na chese akwara na wu na papa na de no to efom ho papa na to fom ho say papa me hwe wo wu na me bie no so wo ntoma no akwara na ni gu so a ni nsa nyina popo which means you na ntoma na omde kuri ni tiri ho ne ya onya ho nya da enhome ti me bie we ni free na ni no so no na me da bi wonwui mempene ama mu nsie no wonwui ana mo so wawu na mo kobo na na amane na me da bi na na mo kobo na amane e bia de wo manka ti mo mesen mi enko because ade we de me hwe ma ni nsi wa ha na me ka mo mienu di manim ene papa na na me do mo bese ko ahemfo no ho no
ti mi ko na won so kire se bugusa mi se ablanti wa ba mo ho ana na so wa ba mo ena o kire mu se ablanti bi wo ha ifre no tozo o ti se dede wo ekran si e do ko e ko hu ye ni se o mo ba mna akra na o mo se owu na o mo kwa kosi no akra ni mu nti tozo na bebo na ko mama ni ama na ko so e ba do ba ni ko fa akra no ba e leza akra no no krese akra ni mu leza mi kra no ablanti no akwa bi so ha be ebe dada na nye ade na na asa akamia na kamekwa akọchire mba na ade asa na zo muso present ena ma me ma nse premu die ne die
nane amanfo bi no mo kom ase de be yakoda onya bosumi num yi a head past anointed grace prayer ministry nka obo ne homodia ne na wofu angasa akosi akoda anyumo so no mo amoka ho eboa ma akoda yetumi agi na sabre de papa yi ni asofo yakopie mu apofu akachi a ye hwehwemu pa no no possible.
Okay, made in Chakasa my chefo and we be around boy chi don bia na bia etumi nya ahoden and in Kenya at this same way blem. Me the little thing I know about child like giving birth is eba irade na dema. Yeah. According to my belief, eba irade na dema. And a child too is a blessing unto parents because Bible no cry my yet say mama ye mu to sempo anu ahia na ya surrender to sempo anu ahia you know that's the little thing I know you know Bible so my yet say bibie no anu asafrade boy ya was enye so admission say that he created man in his own image the senior nipanity bia no you should know say it is in God image. Ebia ye fun bi mi na nyama bi anya de bia maame ne krampo no kwase de bia bi akodi di ye e na akwafa sade we na dia breast stress bi of fame na akwafa sade we na e dia bled the innocent child.
And this is not the first time
this thing is happening.
I see what Bible mu because you know why friend sanchafo kwatafo ni nyina wo
leprosy
ni nyina wo ho ntino owo ba so for bekas wa wunsuo ba wa wuwe banti no yensie nipa ni mu no so
insio mpo niba insio niba ebe rade na dema it just a perception that we have edidi etrima akona ebe me den say nyame believe say nyame nipa and so we come and support that and say akwa na insio banti enye dey enkwato na ntwe ebe ha adwen dey but it will shock you say that child that you see might possess something that will be the change, like the
change the family, yeah.
Like the breakthrough for the whole family.
Yeah.
It is only a cranity biano. You know, do your best to cater for that.
Now, 5 months of crana, then in society, I'm possible.
I'll say I can't anyway. Abosomba. No, it's not fair anyway. A year pass a radiadum yet to me at your mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
And see, I was here for a month following being some more boyfriend, which I say, bo. So phone ni akrada wo fo die omu hia pass up posifo be ma ma kire mo bukukum kakra efi sample kra na nipa akomo ya yetumi gi akoda ekura no omu di akoda ekodu fi ne ma hodo asofo ni akoda na kasa wo fo ye no e che se nkofo la papa ni omu tirim enti enka be ya posifo enyi ne o maso twe ni mu yie pa na emu nya den so omu firi mu fi a sa anibone efom ni awudi sam sei no entumi e ma omu tibe enkoti amanfo wa bofre mu nsem a omuka fa akoda wanya bosumi nu manka kosi na ni mo so no emra sisia
Guano. Akran wongui. Omwa na kebe sie na nimu so. Omu di change ese wanu. Amadi to mukuru. Ana anya ye. Oso mu de ba ha. Ye di ko fie ni. Ye di ko fie nyina. O ma sa di chei. Akoto akran ko fie no ma mia no kon. Eso mukuru. Ye yo. Ye enu enu ya ha ki no kunu.
Uma ye dia, uma ni.
Akuya de mo se akosia.
Ya kosi. Nyami.
Ya akosia special.
Mesi ki kura fa kire. Police station na be ku fa fa. Anura na ju be 8. Mo do mo ba de se mo de police for be ka ba. Na police Guano. Akran wongui. Omwa na kebe sie na nimu so. Omu di change ese wanu. Amadi to mukuru. Ana anya ye. Oso mo de ba ha. Ye di ko fie ni. Ye di ko fie nyina. O ma sa di chei. Akoto akran ko fie no ma mia no kon. Eso mukuru. Ye yo. Ye enu enu ya ha ki no kunu.
Uma ye dia, uma ni.
Akuya de mo se akosia.
Ya kosi. Nyami.
Ya akosia special.
Mesi ki kura fa kire. Police station na be ku fa fa. Anura na ju be 8. Mo do mo ba de se mo de police for be ka ba. Na police
enti timamfo bia wa abofrem na mo chese bo maame ne papa ne sofo ye muti modern papa na kwampo a mo de akwada ne fa so abra nipa ko mo ma je akwada ne po chese akwada no nya de se busua ne pani zinga be ya ubi po so adult akwada hu abusuafo na posifo na ja omo nya akwada mfa mo na se de maame ne asofo ne ye ne de ya ne keda akwada sho mo se biwa omo bete ne te possible
Say empenifo say buburu nkosu ade be na enye de.
and
say that the fact you attempted to kill her and it doesn't succeed, that means the child has something unique. But I mean me to say suffer no two things. Either so you benefit and also you ritualist.
that's it
Or they are crying kwa ko bibi mani bibi ayi. And the radio admire in a tonto. It we no attempt to murder. That is law. Attempt to murder is a murder. You know, I'm running you na juma.
Inti akwada ne ma me problem no wo de se papa no ene sofo no mpo na omo adwuna kokosa akwada ne yensuo ba wo maame akwada ne da o yem for 9 good months no it is saying then I odwie akwada wa breastfeed akwada for 5 good months and then akwada na ya na say wo breastfeed akwada na wo hunu akwada no ho a e mo be ka sa akwada ne yensuo ba nti yensi akwada ni mu no so like what dream cry you saying so focus me hunu say final so focus ekunipa o say ekunipa because one kunipa na we aso nya asomdwe I hear the life of Sir Pass near Kan Wasem na. What is so special about him? Or any person we any pana. You see that? Or any person we any pana, and what's the difference? I'll be wo ba antinenta mu bremunte su tie ni nyina china so fa kasa oba yen si oba nti no. Na oba ta woni ayam hihye. Me sure wo msa akwa no motumi agene so maybe she's meant for greatness and those things we can say it but yanka no kwane say it's a bit difficult some of the akwane the same family now akwane betumi atena
for that one I will not advise the government to give it back to the parents.
Mo fa ne say akwada na free mu say na mo pese mu sie no mo po bi mfa mo ne ma akwada.
I will find there some back with them.
Yeah, mo be ko
back with them.
But man ni madam po akwada me who said these are her parents.
No. They are
any kwan so obeto so because omo ye wudifo ankasa you see that.
They are very wicked.
Obata yes anka ni obata mpu de so at least o man anka wa yem hihye but oban so otumi aka ho a esi ade ayem hihye ne sawe na omo kan de ampampa se man bi wa ate kokora
say na say mass santi no they are not the women that we used to know. They have changed.
Hey enka ne se etwa obi asu a yesi ne maame se bob na papa bi wa papa ne beka so papa ne do se be ne ya but so ogina se be ma o mama mfa no nko ba maame ebeteki den ya maame no tumi man o ma ni tibia da mu defi se ne ba
no ne ba ko
odwen ho anytime any moment bi odwen ho ba sisi anti sa
na betu su bi te se min sunu
ade aye me
sunu mu ene sunu mu ni nyina da ne rawa there is no sunu mu
ni pati mu osu enye nwanwa se nti na obi tumi bo modi ahwe ne maame ne papa ne nua ba baby as ne yi na ma nti ne wa wuti ase ye kwakosie wu na enye nwanwa awusiafo yenso so e won sem fufom na enu ya ante asem ne brekum Chelsea ebu fan football club yi omo ko ball omo nsa matese ko ball na bra omo ball ni wi omo sa omo chi aba no na kamkafo amro be se be hye omo a eni ebi mututu opi afa ja omo dwane bia nanso ofi anto ato naja akamkafo ebi ko tututu ma nanso ebi ko ka abrante ba ko a ne din di Dominic manamso ede ni kopi wa ya sabia no wantum enyana na mame ka se oh adia yeme every say maybe me na di nkomo fitina no omo ko efani se omo ko bo match wo samatese menim senka ade be chi di anka mehu me ba anim nanso mante ne sa se akwamkafo etumi abeto ahye bebe so aboni tuo na bebe so aboni tuo ni bo na doctor for bo mo modi aso mo beje ne ba no nso ne koya me ni no ka che wiase amansa nyina asase na mo te ye no ne kwese ne ba Dominic brekum Chelsea player no sabre won kati asefo ho nti ye be se ye be fa akonya osia babusefo nyina ya akọ Nyankopo na nkasa enchichiro mo wre na akromfo a mo de ewuo na mo je na mo hwe ewuo no mo nkoso na lakoda kumukuru abaye mabus na da mukuma abaye wan so abusu so de reason ho crown emfa mo owu a mo mamra abrante ewu ya no mo bewu times 10 efise ne obema bia no benya return kama so is real na be chi nso abechi udududu nti mo amuku no amrobesa mo de mo dwuma mo de ni se tempo nipa no oni bi udi enka ukọ ye wa wo bi fabro oni bi agya no mo nkọ udi wetumi ahwe nipa ni abonitu a ono de okọ wa wo chehia udi owu okirebo e wa asase so yenkotie abrante ni maame nu nsem a odi tu dwa mamanfo amansa nyina so enya bi etie no emra sisi a
eba cho endra eno frame say omo beko sama wa yakobobo timene kasa ya Friday kam ne kasa and then no Saturday and no Sunday so tama so omo wa campaign ti on beko nti ebo to ofun there man friend biom nti me so me mam fi say be bon beba TV nti mi hwe ya mati mi tie comment na mate say ya hwe mo na mpo ka say na de ya hwe me bayo na me kura mo mpo ka say de bia na o ma me kwa be na me san pesa company wini enti ahomachi me dem body en me ma fan flame na me say bia mo ba se mo ba enti me nti hwe e bo say si ma sore na me pla me ti anse bia flame ku omo kasasa mo ka me kun so ya hunani enti omo kasasa na Body na minima de kwan bisa say da de na sie wana me yam hye me da de na sie o se bibia nyabotre afede o se maintenance o ka chan say me ba no ko ball o sama ball no awon be special tum ba me be na nti da say u bisa me na sa na sam ne tie me yam hye me pa ne me ka say me yam hye na me boy san say me pie say ma de nyina no be ne bibia kuro be ba la ma me kuro
basea efo baba prawai abusuanyi na imamo shedin pa brekum Chelsea football club ni team na fans ahodo ni na imamo shedin wate na amrobes yi a mudi boni omukọso antutu omupa enkono be shedifo omuntutu omupa na enko hwinkim e den am be shedifo possible
medin kama ebusuan no ya akọna sanso amamo shedin se ebade na nkasa and to draw makoma. But one thing that I have problem with it, in Kofu Kwakoboboa, don't they have any security escort? Even it shouldn't be necessary about your friends say police and also soldier and also this kind of common security people. Among to me nyebima among fat car back could be in fain dear when near pay 2x4 to be in fain crumble. Among fam one cry by
sa Ghana Premier League ni sa we mu nankasa no koka wasema ase obia ne kakra be kwa ba kwesho na ne boto mu ntina no hia ase ne players na ye hwe omo daachi players na omo kwa pitch ne so ko no na modi sika ne ba no omo hye dan hia sa kakra na fifiri mu ba no no ne hia
there is no value in the Premier League because obi kwa ekwantintin we at least
Nanka even after the match come up hotel bia Mabranti ya dad
draw mo ho
Nanka imagine so ko bobo ne ya sa show
na o kwana akronfo so asan kwoto asan show so
you see that
it was a nice thing the thing is when you compare your friends so we share this kind of European teams when they are coming they come with escort how do we share I hope you understand and necessary
and some boy no mo koy nanka se no mo ba some boy nanka sa wo de ko no kwana mfutu kwan ena yeah wo ko samate so bia ko sama bia ni say wo from baby di be kwa ko do some mfutu kwan Inti saa baby sana enhida nye baby a Samates ankasa Sama boy kru ankasa de abiye but the kwan na be fa so abakodu Samates na Sama boy ho no emfutu kwan
just
inti maji say bus e be de no akọ reverse o be de no save ni crop for then na mo betimi aye
ya mom ya say obi ko akọbọ say bi nipa na nkodi boni bi ankọbọ anko no poison na all of a sudden akwensia say ya be there about nipa no it is very painful.
Hotel how I find it a day how much does it cost?
They are not ready to spend, no. They are not ready to invest in the people who are making the football to become football for people to watch. But they are rather interested in enjoying the money. It's why we felt the national ball in the audio with it to save giant bit. When in the ma yes way. The scouts before ne jawa kunya your friends say Dubai ne France ni baby akwa there akwa share. It is I'm a father not in any I told say even their pay their salaries are even less than 2,000. A player obeto boot obe yes anyama we nya
o player training always now so active.
And as so far as onya ba TV so we busu afo bi afisa farmer
obi afro one yeah obi afro nim say I did not pick into the naturally sort me out you see that but meanwhile no behind the scene no brother we Gary wow
boys neighbor
brother we Gary my sons no be akogina page to abobo de ani bi ekọ ni ade bi odi ye na yeah mom yen forget omo facial expression is ade I don't know why fake but behind the scene oh people are really suffering. It's funny say
fine boy
Ghana Premier League mpanyimfo ahodo mo invest into brand here na mo hu nsa mo na we in future no ena munya Mohammed Kudus amonye anya funny say heart of folk ni sa team nketenkete na benya Black Stars players mu e omo asankofo ya na ye na cha mo kakran mo sumi aba na mo de akọ World Cup ye ko boni pumpuro na ye basis ya na sika mo de koye ba so bi abeka ne de na bibia ko de di na so mo hwe the kind of amount ye de ko support Black Stars ngiti o he tibi di support o ma mutumi organize ayi program say yem fa raise fund and fan support Black Stars because o mo ko but the younger say de na wa hase ne de yentumi mboabo e hwan no and raise fund and fan support o mo nti o mo ko bobo a o so mo samba because o mo need scam be for the hotel
so sad.
Abusiafo yemfiri abosemi so na ye ento aso abronye bio abronye enenso abronye de enye abropa de enye na abronye ho nsem aka dua nyina ne sa abronye koka se NDC Yeris Excellency John Dramani Mahawani na abai omo predodo na ze omo beti na akonwa isu kakra pa dental court asem bia bebe bia obotim se MPP for ye twi osme se obenti na ebebodinya akobo court ni dia dental court na so who you be abronye say dental court who you be what you get what in the store osemo ha dwendodo na judge wo ho anya posifu a bibi kakani a na dental court se wasma akodi no ni nyina mu hu say politics na the next NPP government ebeba ne de they will not entertain that enti NDC form na aba no mo enjoy na sa lawyer ne judge no mo ti dental court kakra bi na mo twa fe ne say years kakra bi de mo obi sa onko dem no MPP ba omo entertain omo kra interposifu a omo ye politics akasi omo no say they belong to this political party inti wo ye opponent MPP ni a nya chu na dental court na judge wo ho so ye NDC ni anase bibisa wanka NCPO but no person kire pa ni say judge wa dental court nya posifu oni omunya asem kakra bi pe na dental court e di wasma kopie no omo nyina NDC fo Yeris Excellency John Dramani Mahama ne nkrofo nko anegu ho ndi wa kusem koti wo na senya se bi serious kra na omutumi twi asem na wo ya asem se woni nyina omo ahyeda pa but the next MPP government ebeba no wo ho they will not entertain that at all omonye nti NDC form fan to omo hofo abronye ka asem wie pe de na se da bi e threat o sanso atake judge owo dental court nti ne yeduwa no Mr Possible ni wo fadarment no e ka me esa abronye wo ya ba fie meka afenyo markings Mr Possible ni wo fado ne enko video no emra
Yentinsi Monchimonka highway no so. There is a saying say asemo wo yempa nipa na epa ne ho asem. Asem nyina na say ebusuya. Last week ene no de beto odwa say eye sofo baako a omofra no Prophet William Jima a oye general overseer ema asori omo atu din Elohim International Ministry eno de obaka ya police for eche sofo we say odin semia tudwa about Vice President Professor Jenana Opoko Ajman eno de eye owuo hu esensam a eye threat eno nti ena police for ache no Prophet William Jima ne arrest we eno na bono regional chairman of the NPP abronye DC eno de ebusua okopie mu ewo ni station metre ohia TV ho on making serious allegations about Adenta Circuit Court NAFI Ghana Police Service
yetimi de pressure to CID for so for akasa mo nkwache na me o ba cheme a me na the interest say ha me obi abompa ye se awurade ma praying enti akofo adonto fam awurade nkum akofo adone na busuafo nyina CID for ankwankwache no e wo krom ha CID for ankwankwache no na MPP, the next MPP government, you know, yen entertaining political police. And then there's a fact. Yen entertaining political judges. Say, won't court. And a Dabiano, yes, will be a dubiatem, won't court ni you are denta ho. Say, won't this answer no. We will not entertain some political judges, you know, because you're homo. You're homo. We are entertaining political police for no ewo kroma. We are political judge. And untina dabiano ye nya case ya. Ya de kwa denta ho. Judge na wa denta circuit court one. Or ye political judge. Mon calculate cases ya. Nan say adenta ho. Police for ye ya. No mo de kwa denta circuit court. Negotiating ben na Ghana Police Service. Any adenta circuit court no. Or ye political judge. Judge na wo adenta no ye political judge a oni abana ye negotiation a intimidation court and o ma establish e wo adenta ho intimidation court enya court wa e deliver justice enya court wa ye fair because Ghana Police Service any judge no e wo negotiation anintina
ti asem we ya na abronye kan ya enye abanka bakogu ni nsa ye de ne ekopie mu aposifo akaje se wankase wa no how dodo nti no ka bia eye twa so a possible ni wa fadaro nti sa bredie abronya befie no akwa meti se life to be a course of your de na enye asem kita possible.
I think me no I might say se na dwe no ye den o kire ye yeah for the past or to me pinpointing, or I say maybe he might be a political judge. I think saying assembly anyhow. So I mention as but for the whole scenario, now I say they be our own corner in your case where they below. So what they saw, what's going on? So I mention as so everyone has the right to ask this kind of questions. But the fact no, it makes me pain so papa a political judge, you know. And that if I'm a political judge, you have to come and prove. The one who accused must provide evidence of what he or she is what is saying. Ain't no say ya bronya. Enka me nka same way nya same bia nke betene there because people have said worse things than this and they are still walking around. So I mention this is not the first time I suffer for best saying confirm penny for home. Yet me say
but saying words about the courts now. One say ma court na ejuma enwie peye
won say bibi penifo say bibia nke kan papa enye den enye to shrada I say yenya asem bia say am na dey ablo particular person yenya asem bia say na dey ablo ba won say minum na ya adwen say Ghana court so edoso
I say sans na we won say e fine so na street so a edwane dey so bia e bebre but then na obekọ ba bi ba akọ beta akọ pa.
Oh, that means BB. That means where who BB you are interested. What the internet or no so case. Means I'm say the war the assembly court. That means what the court one was. So
the baby na me say aduane de obebre wa bontin. But who ko baby na say aduane na ko de e wo da bekọ. Samson med masema ko, ye na de asema ko. Obia na say asem ye nipa ba ko na de asem ne ko. We yaba. But when nipa how nipa ne fa so ye na dua ne kra ne nyama ho a wo ko ha obesan ko no bi na de obeba
favor the wo ye ne nyama no pe e na wo de ko ho enti se bi hu na se me bisa so oh chale ade na maami we yes de bi akọ no ho no ma
wo so ko ho ko he enti abonya ko no ko pie mo
Hey, that's not the first time this kind of thing is going on.
You know, be a bell with the be dia nyame.
We enya.
So say nka bronya so to ase.
Enya bronya.
Na bronya so go kan kasem bi ama.
Enya bronya. Sometimes e di kan in some dey e ba e be kan. That me tell us. And once ni e wo ho. Asem dey be to say kim nipa na be kan. Ze nipa so kan as meditate.
Na sa bronya so abronya onye propaganda. Onye politician.
Or a politician. Yes, but the first for a politician, it doesn't mean when he's making sense somewhere, we should ignore it.
But sometimes it goes too far.
Yeah,
and it's not a bank abane there. A bego so our customer, yansa unu aba form, what chim. Now I say more can ye mean coming any problem. Send your car say Obika said anka a former president Nana Danko Kufuor ni plane ento form name now the evidence oh wow obi ampo hu o ma
o out no be sans be share nkom sans ka say
obenya stroke u ba bonti abeka bibi say na wa pesa videos ni na dia ba nipa ne hwa oni wu ni we bia we afuna ko provide ampa na say meanwhile nka u ba o station in say program system ba be asem na mabeka ho asem you come with your evidence but say am on we so you come with your evidence that's it. Nti no de abonye ya nka bebu apanye sa anye de bia na possible ofa ebebem amawo nye sa nso dia uti beye de
no ofa na nka sakra me ni gusu me ne ka so nya bu on the twin mu femfem sana
wo ofa na so ya jimje ni ene tuni for pa se wahu dia e kama wo ofa na nka sa o 11 man o ma for penasem pa ba ya basadi na ya so ya jimje ni bebre nti ya ne nka sapa emfa emaye Abusiafo yentu aso ewonsam na Abubakar Yakubu dodo na friend baba Amando na abrantie yi ade watena ase aye pa ne so se watena ase ahwe his excellency John Dramani Mahama ni mahusa apei nanim twa but ade bi wo ha wo so yema ni mudie ni bem na communication minister Yera Samuel na te George Sam George enya enyim na say papa no so en ho nege man ni brofa kese kakra wonima you know it na otina no se asan krofo emi hwe nipa miensa nan bia na oranka sa tina se aye AI editing pa na ye president or the wig ahye na waka na no kokko se matade yi o nte na mi sha tade wa won sha tade yi a wontima se na ma sha red no anu kokko no de ka ye president anya agro kokko pass matade utumi matade nso de eni ye kokko pa no de my president kama na Yera Sam na te George nso o de LGBT for colors bebe de amano na say wa man wig kama be born straight possible they no promise doki the same thing and say bie no se nkrofo we I find is LGBTQ+ ye person ye nyi free system ye na no anka Lincoln University for person o man doctorate award bia o she da twetwe ne hon de onye ntum na onye na obua Oni Sam George mu nyina mpo aso mo humbo mo kakra ntina omo anye no na me so am wo finance me communication me ayi am wo MPP ko mi a yo finance communication MPP fo ko ya ka ne se omo ni nipa ni sa wo so wo omo nko modidie mu ya odi mu tintima pa wo MPP amayo ko osunyane na yes I did ni wie no post to me finance social media platform no so na nipa say what it is the A1 na mo say abranta dia we defamation o your president, your communication minister, and what me ayo mood I draw mo ayo mo rough sano. What's our branch o mu ade. And I post for bo homodia na mo ko draw branch dan say de o ye de. O post video no ahwe ye be chewo. Na branch no call fast so I draw your president no ye editing any communication no mo kan say LGBT plus that no mo nya ka ho ntina o mo pese mo be sign bi onu. Am see defamation. I draw branch ye. Nti wa wo ha kakra AI na wo ye editing no hwe yie yenkwa video ni ma na sani ya yan president pa oni AI editing ese eko yenhwe video ni message ya
Ebusafo abrati we da screen si ye friend baba Mando Bono Regional Police Command akwa arrest no ne ada MPP member bi a je se de o makwa tu ma je se obi be bisa se na boni be na wa ya abrati we atimi a share some defamatory posts bi e de afa John Dramani Mahama
Honorable Sam George any other MPB at their two social media just say akwakoye enim kwa system pa na ahofie image here that screen here or the AI generate wig at the John Dramani Mahama at the matter the so share ye man panyin and Sam George so or the AI at the generate some LGBT and tuma at the share no just say or John Dramani Mahama ne Sam George ne other AP no ka ho no or LGBT members. And reason akwa say be John Dramani buy no ntimi ensign be no a che say enya sam kwitwa na abrate no atimi akako ka or John Dramani Mahama ne Sam George ne other AP no ka ho no or LGBT members. And reason akwa say be John Dramani buy no ntimi ensign be no.
Enti baba Amando and why president ne communication minister why mo editing sano I want to me a matter de kama reggae at one defamation abrante nya ado one possible.
I think making fun of our leaders is not something that we must tolerate. But first, I must recommend the work that he did. He did a very fantastic work.
Cyber offense.
Like what's up? Me call who Facebook. The word to me say Sam George and that one mouth to me say what I'm telling you.
A man reggae.
I mean yeah. Hey. What to me say Nejumane DM ne sano affair, but it is not something that we must relate. And I mean so enya DBA gidi and also kai also police bema the equity because this is not the first time. Yeah, who stay there amoto aberia. Ben say na the obe win na so the obe lose no. Na say osno ne be win ya mo osno tia mela so na we ya we bros near the match boxing. It is something that is going on for a long time. That be who Donald Trump mo na mo sa na mo ye we ni.
Oh na say e ba ne say sa bi wa to me say ye bra Dr. Bawumia ye President Mahama e ya na so mo sa. Ade bi wo ho a obi posti ba do say editing. E bi wo ho a I don't know e make it at least.
We like
so o bet na say
ye fan say we are the show more week.
And I know say defamation it comes with a lot because e bia opposite we no or the other account because LGBTQ plus your account was me defamation bu nipa no fi. But
looking at the wig your friends or the show mono enka eko ba wig ne nkwa that's no problem.
You're being serious.
I'm serious. Enye we nkwa na the wig e dey ashe no e editing so
I know
I'm not in support of that too. Who say I don't know ABS pen na say ekoba sa na kwese like I say it's because of that question.
What you'll be saying is quite different from this. And aside the editing, there's a betro bibia or post their kind friends in your outro no. Imagine saying to the president in your communication say they are involved in the LGBTQ. That's why they are not signing the bill and those you see that.
But I don't want to politicize this thing. But I'm say yeah, me, I blame Yebra Sam George and Nijata. I don't come for same way na the buy ni tobo in the previous years, and they decide we now. So they need to pass the bill and for the government to sign. No, na obia sumunjo no.
Okay. And see, for our Sam George same year communication minister now say LGBTQI plus ya modi ahye me kon ya menya home mpo na mahome. O say otna se ye hwehwemu almost 2.5 years. And not to me this present is LGBTQI plus ye bill ye di babo nti aban bia maybe atwam tanka ye former president ye wana na ado nanka kufa do kontumi san ya nyoma nketenkete bi bebo mu nti a ye ntumi ansa hanso di adom anim e demonstration kese pa editi aban dada no e na o che say sabre nipa target ye president is Excellency John Dramani Mahama no e ma mon target on the president because ye parliament said yes bill na ye ka no omo e be present bill na ma ye president ade ne ye ka ho asem no ye ntintin ye tete ye parliament ye kwot na ase ne mrahye ye bo ebejafo ye na ye hyemra na wo de stamp team so asan ama wo signature stampa ense ma mo mrahye bejafo mo de ba ye no mo nkrofo aka mo so magye atumti mo de aba me o mampanyi me so menyi ntumu no mo mfa bill ne emma ye enti mo mfa paper emma to o mampanyi anim no on sign wo hefa o sign wo wie ma nye ye o sign wo mpaboa so nye ye ade se krata so nye tintim ne ya sign enti mu a mo tag no LGBTQ+ yadi o mampanya se otwetwe ne ho as we no sa obeye onye bisa no o se munya abotre na se munya parliament na present se adi ya present sheet ama ya bomo diat na se usi agi atum enti o mampanya nyinyi ebe onenie ya di abasan a o mampanya beji atum no wasan kama na ga na ya agi atum ne ya mamra ne ya mane ya kase ye boy ho ba no etumi aboy ho ba ma nchirima nso ba mo be usampa o mampanya bi baaye MPs bi baaye mo bo mo ho de eje Ghana ene ya mamra ne ya mane esi wo ye video no emra.
I hear people who say you promise that President Mahama will know no peace if he doesn't sign the bill. Yes. If President Mahama gets the bill and he doesn't and chooses not to sign it, we will agitate like we did that in the past. Because as far as I'm concerned, Ghanaian family values are not political. Those who want to do politics with it is unfortunate. But as we speak today, there is no bill before President Mahama to sign. So what am I agitating or asking President Mahama to sign? Until we finish the process, and let me remind people, in 2021, when I introduced the bill, it took me 2.5 years to pass it through Parliament. I introduced the bill in September 2021. It only got passed in February 2024. Between 2021 September and February 2024, I never asked President Akufo-Addo to sign anything. In fact, for those who will remember, my fights were with the chairman of the committee at the time, Honorable Ayimedu, that he wasn't acting expeditiously in the committee. When the bill got passed by Parliament and it got to President Akufo-Addo and he decided not to accept the bill, that is when I took President Akufo-Addo on and said he should sign the bill. When the case went to court, I didn't take President Akufo-Addo on. I took Chief Justice Tokono on and led the first demonstration against a Chief Justice in this country, against Chief Justice Tokono. That demonstration, LGBTQ demonstration, was not against President Akufo-Addo. So today, if there is any agitation to be had, it is for Parliament to expedite the process and take the bill and pass it. But so long as the bill has not been passed, there is nothing that is sitting for President Mahama to sign. I am confident and I remain reassured.
And the communication minister na waka say the nyane se mo de mo nya botina mo present bill ne my president adini nie ye kwekot na se mehwe mejafo minority majority ekika bo mu no se ne pese fa stamp no signature fa sim so abane sadia the president be ya ma na obi a ho ato no yes o mo twetwe om ne o mese so mo ye no e na mo nya ye fa mo mampani ntina ehu ni so mampani enyama ye hu ni stand e wo LGBTQI+ possible.
See, the reason why sometimes I become aggressive on some certain matters. People don't understand. And say it is not politics. These LGBTQ+ have made their way in the country. They are in the judicial. There are people in the parliament who are part of them. They are in the football. They are in all the organizations. They have been able to manage themselves to place their people on the top ranks. That's what I say. Even though you might be majority by minority, but if that we know, say these people are part of these people. It's about say you can pass a bill in crowd, and you may be in the bed there if you trade to work with him. So what I say. Even though you can use power, but they also have power. That's one thing that we need to understand. It is not politics. And yes, say the previous government belongs to LGBT internal person sign, and I said the current government belongs to LGBT internal person person sign. But we should know, sir, these people are in our schools. When you go to the universities, they are there. They have influence.
They should just pass the bill so that the president will sign it. That's
who are those going to pass the bill?
Our parliamentarians.
The parliamentarians
for them to go and represent us.
So they are
the people we are expecting them to pass the bill.
Yeah, so it's supposed they are to pass the bill, and I'm not saying that we have people though, and suppose we have people who are among them, and they are part of the LGBT. How are they going to pass that bill?
And that is coming from both parties, either the majority or the minority. So if I belong to the LGBT, there is no I'm going to accept that.
And these people
either the difference being the majority or the minority.
Yeah, it can be that. And these people have their way in the business. I mean, like the top, the investors. I
understand.
So suppose I'm telling you, don't sign, don't pass the bill and say you are going to pass the bill. If you are going to pass the bill, I will withdraw my this thing. You know it's going to affect you financially. You must live your luxury life. So I mention and say, and I do cry if they pass or they don't pass, the people are still doing it. They have power. They have
but
money.
At least let us have in our constitution this and
we are against this thing.
We are against it.
So
that maybe if you are to be caught in the act or something like that, at least you know that
yeah,
you deserve a punishment.
Now, Sienna Senegal for 2 medium of 10 years. Yeah, chill back with them for 10 years. So I mention and say, this is a good like waiting the way. And you but tromojo. So I mention and say, which means so still I didn't want to mean passing.
And your manias, what is stopping you from protecting your mamrani and
from passing?
What is stopping you guys? The parliamentarians here trust more 2024 campaigns are more yeah
but LGBT
after this thing and then you come Thanksgiving white how can't you pass the bill?
And so moon to mean pass it. Come on, let's pass the bill. We are against this thing as a nation.
Documentary kakre bi brofo be na mo nchiroda and then na mo nchiroda.
That's it.
Mass be na mo nyeye.
Enti bibi kremu pa sa de na mo ka no. Bibi kremu.
As apostle as we jam.
And people are protecting their personal interest. Ankwa sign na command no. No meye pe. Hwe, onye nko obema na konkon honum sa na ye de ni we ni akwato abana next government so abana no so konkon ho na mo de ye politics so mo de ye politics be kaka na atiete
as ye be ka se esi gina ya sa de na nyanti asete ni sa utwam kura na nye ye bi o ade onye kura ye possible ya pon
ya pon inti no dem so meka say they should do every yes they should pass the bill. Indeed, if we are against it, they should pass the bill for us. But if we are not against it and we love it.
Yanka ye be tumi aya yanka yanka se mon ko represent here or parliament.
No.
Anka ye be ya de. Nti na ye yi mu se mo na mo ye MPs mon ko na mo ko na mo fa ya adwen fa nko. Abuja for aha na ebrebe makwa ma ye de YESEE dwuma de ye de bre wo no ye de asie ye MCR aye Mr. Michael Owusu AG Apes Board Ventures na dwuma ku a omo so ya se de dwuma de ebre wo me ne Mr. Possible na de dwuma de ebre wo me aka se me din de ajiwa sika sa bread ye ya kra ya hofo nyina